Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I'm gonna present you my journal paper presentation, International Relations Student Perception of Cryptocurrency. And my name is Ms. Baul Jilmi and student number 201905100216. In the revolutionary era 4.0, the development of the world of technology is growing rapidly and has brought the world in a new direction in almost all aspects of human life, including economic activities. One of the economic development that we know that people used to business transaction using only conventional currency. Currency now has shifted toward financial technology or digitalization. To answer this development challenge, several startups in the financial technology sector have emerged, one of which is cryptocurrency technology. Cryptocurrency or digital currency has become a global phenomenon today in a number of countries. Cryptocurrency or digital currency has become an inevitable part of the United States, Japan, China, for example. Even at this time, the Central Bank of China or the People's Bank of China is backdoing their payment system innovation. China has started a large-scale trial of ARMB. So, in Indonesia, the existence of cryptocurrency is still experiencing pros and cons in terms of regulation and legally of its use. However, the Indonesian order, in this case the Commodity Futures Trading Regulatory Agency, is still continuing to review and issue several regulations regarding cryptocurrency assets. On several occasions, President of the Republic of Indonesia, Mr. E.R. Joko Widodo, also appealed to the public, especially millennials, to know and understand cryptocurrency. In writing this paper, the writer tries to explain the purpose of writing, namely, to find out how much understanding millennials, especially international relations students, are about cryptocurrency. How they know cryptocurrency, how far do they know what there is in cryptocurrency. Then the author has also provided 3 questions which are very helpful in writing this paper, including the first one is, what do international relations students know about cryptocurrency? How do international relations students know cryptocurrency? And what do international relations students know about the risk of cryptocurrency? And I'm using a theoretical framework that the first of the definition of cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is the name given to a system that uses cryptography. The word cryptocurrency comes from the combination of 2 words, namely cryptograph, which means secret code, and currency, which means currency. According to Samsia 2017, cryptocurrency is a virtual currency system that functions like a standard currency that allows users to make payment virtually for business transactions that occur without service fees but still have a centralized truly authority. The definition of risk. Risk in the Big Indonesian Dictionary (KBBI) is defined as an unpleasant, harmful result of action or the deficient variability between the expected profit with the actual profit. Meanwhile, defines investment risk as a profit that divides from what is expected. The deviation is linear and directly proportional. The greater the deviation between the actual profit level and expected profit level means the greater the risk that will be faced. Thus, it can be understood that risk is the actual possible return that is different from the expected return, and both risk and return have a linear relationship. The greater the risk of asset, and the greater the expected return of the asset, and vice versa. Now is the quantitative case study design was chosen to interpret the detailed opinion of 10 international relations students on the topic. The research was conducted at the University of Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta. Participants will come from the International Relations undergraduate program. The instrument used is by using a survey via Google Form, which is distributed in the WhatsApp group, and the participants are faced with closed question where each question has indication of value, namely 1, 3, and 5. All participants are asked a questionnaire about their response of cryptocurrency, while the implementation procedure is carried out online through the Google Form and WhatsApp group. And last, to analyze the data, thematic identification and code were used. The thematic data analysis was intended to identify and classify participant responses. And the result, after conducting a survey through Google Forms, researchers found that many of the international relations student perspective understanding about cryptocurrency are still very limited, and this is evidenced by the result of the survey on the diagram. In the first diagram, the author can see the result of the questionnaire survey about the meaning of cryptocurrency, where from this result is explained that the answer of number 1 has a weight of 1, number 2 has the value of 3, and the number 3 has the value of 5. The results show that 70% of them answered number 2, 20% answered number 3, and only 10% answered number 1, which that their understanding of cryptocurrency is still very limited, where only about 2 students who answered number 3 has the highest score, while the answer of number 2 was more with 7 students or 70%. Then only 1 student or 10% the number 1. From the result of this survey, the author can see the perception of the relations student about cryptocurrency is very limited. In contrast to the second diagram in the second question, which explains how they know cryptocurrency, where in this diagram it can be seen that there are 4 answers whose scoring system is not the same in the first question, which used 1, 3, and 5 assessment, whereas the question the author can find out where they got it from, information about cryptocurrency. And the survey shows that 70% answered number 2, which they know a lot of from internet, 10% answered number 1, which from the friends, and 20% answered number 4 with information from other sources, and 0% answered number 3, which information from school or college. From this data, the author can answer the question that 70% of international relations students get information about cryptocurrency from internet, 20% from the other source, and 10% from friends. And the saddest thing is from school or college source who get only 0%. In the last question, in the last diagram, which asks about why they know about the risk of cryptocurrency, which the rating system this time is the same in the first diagram, which used 1, 3, and 5 ratings for each answer. The results shown that this diagram show that 50% of them choose the number 2 and 40% for number 1, and only 10% answered number 3, which means that there are still many international students who do not know about the risk of cryptocurrency. And going to the next step is the discussion about based on Samsia 2017 states that cryptocurrency is a virtual currency system that functions like a standard currency that allows users to make payment virtually for business transactions that occur without service fees, but still have the centralized trust authority. From the understanding of the notion of cryptocurrency described in the previous findings, which is very different from the result of survey on the notation of cryptocurrency conducted on international relations students, where many of them were fooled by several answers that were deliberately designed to deceive, so that they could really distinguish which answer was most appropriate, right? Based on the result of the survey, many of them choose answer number 2 with the acquisition of 70% of the number of students who choose and explain that cryptocurrency is a digital asset which only includes Bitcoin. In fact, the answer that is close to the notation of cryptocurrency as found in the previous research is in answer number 3, where digital assets are not only Bitcoin, but there are many other forms of such as Ethereum, one of them. Is on the finding put forward on the foi.ib website, which explained that cryptocurrency acceptance is increasingly massive in Latin America. One university in Paraguay is rumored to be allowing its students to pay tuition with a certain amount of cryptocurrency in August, where in this statement it is different from the result from the survey, where most of the international relations students at the University of Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta know a lot of cryptocurrency from the internet, with 70% of cases, while from school or campus college get 0%, which means there is still no information about cryptocurrency being distributed in school or college in Indonesia particularly, and that is very different from what OVI.id found, where in Paraguay there has been a spread of cryptocurrency, and it is even rumored to be using cryptocurrency in payment on campus. According to the previous research on cryptocurrency, which explained that cryptocurrency has extreme volatility, spikes in price, increases and decreases very quickly. High volatility is a reflection of the level of risk faced by the investor. Cryptocurrency volatility is only influenced by past price, and it is not influenced by other variables, so it is difficult to predict. From the result previous research on cryptocurrency risk, this has different results from a survey conducted to determine the understanding of international relations students about cryptocurrency risk, where from the survey only 10% from 10 international relations students answered close to the was what found by previous research. We arriving to the last part is the conclusion until the last chapter, which the conclusion where the author can conclude this article by looking at the survey result, which show that there are still many perceptions of international relations students who don't really know what cryptocurrency is. How do they get the information of cryptocurrency, and even they don't know at all about the risk. The cryptocurrency itself has proven by only 10% correctly answered the question posed in the questionnaire. In this study, the researcher also found many difficulties, especially related to the source of previous studies which still discuss little about cryptocurrency. Before the author suggests to the other researcher in the future to conduct more research on cryptocurrency. And that's all my presentation about my journal, and I hope you enjoy it, and thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.